Good morning, everybody, from the beautiful woods of Colorado. Gorgeous spring day here. And I wanted to, this is somewhere that I come to really get connected to me. What's true for me, what my reality is, to have a sense of like what I would like to create, talk to the earth, talk to my body, have some silence. And to me, this is like a real big, it's actually kind of a very important part of my business, like the business of my life and living, to have this time and space to get clear. Because when we're not clear, we are like really kind of in reactive mode. We move forward in our lives, but in a way that isn't actually guided by the clarity of what we actually truly desire to create. It's more kind of a reaction to what we think we need to do. And business done from that place is we render ourselves, we render our activities very ineffective from that place, because business is really not about doing. And there is, of course, action involved, very much so. But it isn't about like doing from a place of proving that you're accomplishing something, proving that you're getting things done. There's just a lot of space that's actually available for us to perceive what's going to work, what's going to be effective, and to be present with the energetics of, our gut feeling, our intuition, whatever you want to call it, like what it is that we know, what it is that we would like to create, and what it is that we know. And one of the things that I've noticed recently is how much I've kind of like really lumped myself in with my business. And this is something that entrepreneurs do a lot. There's even a term called solopreneur, which is, I don't like that term so much, because why would you want to be solo with anything when you have like the whole earth and the universe and all kinds of amazing people that could contribute to you if you were willing to have that. But a lot of times people, when you are an entrepreneur, you actually kind of see your business as you and you as your business. And I'm realizing how much I've been doing that, and how much I've been kind of like personalizing everything. And like when I have a big change, it's like I think my business needs to change. But my business is like so much bigger than that, so much more robust, so much more powerful. It's its own entity. We actually, in the United States, we actually call businesses entities, legal entities. And they are, they're their own entity with their own energies and consciousness. And I'm just seeing with so much more clarity than ever how much I really have made my business me and me my business. And, we have this thing that we play with in the Joy of Business called, like, what if, basically like, what if business was the adventure of living? And when you look at business from a very broad perspective like that, you get to see how, like for me, hiking in the woods is part of doing business. Like I come up here in the woods and I have so much clarity and so much ease, and I get downloads, and like I get to have space for me. And I think a lot of times we kind of like make ourselves slaves to our businesses, and that's a lot of people's realities. But do you want that to be your reality? I don't. And so there's a whole world of business that is about receiving, and like playing with the entity of your business that isn't you, but that can contribute to you. And what if your business was actually there to contribute to you? why else would you do it? You know, and when you look at it from that perspective, I know for me, when I look at it from that perspective, it's like, yeah, that's way more fun for me than feeling like I have to be the slave to my business all the time. And even with all of the tools that I have, I still sometimes go there. And so it's like, there's nothing, you know, there's no perfection to get to, but it is a sense, there is a space of, you know, just something different that's available and moving toward that, you know, and checking the places where we personalize our business, we make it us, we make ourselves our businesses. And it's like, I think there's just way too much of that in the world. Business done from the busyness of it is so different than business done from receiving and being. And it's really truly possible to have that and to have a thriving, profitable business from the being and the receiving and the engagement and the like, allowing your business to be a gift in your life. So what if your business could be a gift to you and your life could be so full that there's so many more things that you do and engage with every day that have nothing to do with your business, but they are part of the business of your life and living. And that's a very different space and a very different conversation that to me just makes so much more sense. So I have coming up, I have a Business Done Different class that I'm going to be doing online. It's a Joy of Business class. It's a really beautiful, really powerful class. And every time I facilitate it, my business totally changes and I change in regards to it. And this one I'm particularly enthused about, just with all of these awarenesses, to explore so much more what it is to have business be a space of receiving and creation and being contributed to, rather than working my butt off to make something happen. So if that sounds fun to you, you're invited to come and play. You can find it on my website, heathernichols.com, on the events classes section. And I'll just give you a little view here. That's the Devil's Thumb. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's like right there. South Boulder, Shanahan Ridge, beautiful, beautiful Colorado. Have a beautiful day.